All right, homies, this is my new deck, the Divine Disorder deck. We're about to pop off. I'm going to do a couple cards for you guys. This is for the collective. If this resonates with you, take what resonates, leave the rest, as they say. If you want to book with me, I can do a 10-minute post with this deck. Boom, all brand new cards. Never been done before except for this morning's live. Ash did a live. Beyond that, we're going to get started on here. Feel free to book with me. My first pinned video has information on my one-on-one videos. So that would be like face-to-face through a video chat on Google Meet. Or we can do the 10-minute posts. And I'll also do, I'm going to honor the dollar card pull too. So if you, for a buck per card, I'll pull for you. All right, let's get started. This is for the collective. A lot of wild energy happening today, but it's always going to be in service of you. Just like as it's very windy right now, if you're getting ready to take flight, the plane will go, it's easiest to get lift when you are going in the direction of a headwind. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to lift you up. So if you're feeling resistance, 1, 2, 3 on the clock, there's a reason. It's making you soar higher than the rest. All right, let's get started. Bells for negative ass bitch energy. All right, demons running away now. Yeah, they're getting cast out. They're running, right? They're scared as fuck, as they should be. They were playing with an earth angel. They shouldn't have done that. They know they shouldn't have done that. Okay? And now look at you. Your sword, right? Archangel Michael, your sword is sharp. Judgment's been called. Their heart was not lighter than the feather. Shame on them. You chose this path. Own it. Okay? You're not a victim. You're a victor. There's a difference between crying and venting, right? Versus victim mentality. And you are not a victim. Okay? Rise above this. This is something even I have to remind myself of. That's their problem, not yours. Know the difference. We don't need to carry everybody's extra weight on our shoulders, right? Make sure that you can carry yours, and then, when your cup is full, you can help others as well. Only you will know. Stop over-explaining, okay? When you say, oh, hey, if someone says, hey, do you want to go do this, and you say, no, that's a full sentence. When they ask why, it's none of their business. Okay, this is something I had to learn the hard way. I'm sure that many, many, many people can relate to this. American history is a lie. So do your research. There's more things than Google. Check out DuckDuckGo and any other. There's so many. Like, go and read a book. Dare I say, go to a library. Find some old literature, some old Bibles, apparently, old dictionaries, thesauruses, things that have information. They can't keep up. Of course they can. They thought they could. Okay, that was a trick. You played dumb. Sometimes you have to play the fool to fool the fool. Never follow the laws of a society that profits from allowing children to be harmed. Think about that for a second. 3:45 on the time stamp. Check out 345 angel number. Don't tell people your plans until after they're done. Don't let the enemy destroy your plans because you decided to tell everyone what you're doing. Keep them guessing. Sometimes less is a lot more. Do not treat yourself like an afterthought. This is probably one of my most favorite decks I've made thus far. Illusion spells destroyed. So you're seeing everything. The masks are completely dropped. And it's kind of alarming at times. Also, you might have flies popping up. Monitoring spirits. Return to sender just crashed their car. Pay attention to their vehicles. Ash and I have literally seen cars on fire. If it smells like shit, looks like shit, it's not a slice of cake. Don't gaslight yourself. and say, oh, well, I don't think that they would... Pay attention to your instincts. Enemy's bodies decaying. Anubis is laughing. So there might be ancient Egyptian protection there. Federal agents are on their asses. And I also heard assets. So these nefarious groups, whomever they may be, okay, they were stealing properties. Stealing properties, forging documents. Lots of forgery. Home is where you are. Okay? So like Ash and I live in this bus. We absolutely love it. It's not always easy. And it's an unfinished bus. Nevertheless, it's our home. It's ours. Period. We don't have a mortgage to pay, you know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. If you've worked your whole life and you have a home and everything, be proud of that. But home is where you are. Okay? Ravens are getting your attention. Just like this morning and every single day. I absolutely love the ravens. I have a raven feather that Ash had given me. And so, ravens are getting your attention. They are very intelligent. Your ancestors are working through the ravens and they are getting your attention. So pay attention and see what that means spiritually. X-Men are real. For entertainment purposes only. Someone that is easily swayed by fear will betray you. Pay attention. Ancestors are on the hunt now. And they're coming for their pound of flesh. Off with their heads. 7-Eleven on the time stamp. When God tells you to play dumb, drool and fart. All you have is this moment, so appreciate it. Appreciate the moment. This is what it is. It's called a present for a reason. Be grateful for what you have. It's a really, really, even if it's painful right now, appreciate it because it's not always going to be bad. You have to have one to appreciate the other. They screen record you. Feds saw all of them. That's the thing about the phone. It's a Black Mirror. That's a two-way street, baby. Even the underworld supports your mission. Hence, Anubis showing up. That's how this works. We as humans can make certain decisions, and then universal law, and if your heart isn't pure, it gets judged. Dark web of lies just caught them. They got caught up in the very web that they thought was funny. These people are, specifically the group that's coming against you is as evil can get. It's really nefarious. Very, very insidious. You bully the bullies. And they don't like that. That intimidates the fuck out of them. You bully the people that try to go out and bully people. So you're sticking up for people. Right? Alright, the next card up. The math ain't mathin'. 2 + 2 does not equal turtle. Alright. So the things they're saying isn't adding up. You also got a lot of people showing up in your energy. We've had a butt-fuck ton of a whole bunch of geriatrics showing up today. Alright. Police that don't even have jurisdiction in this area showing up 3 times a day. You're divinely protected, so don't worry. Have more fun in your day-to-day routine. Yeah. Have more fun. Do the things that make you laugh and giggle, and you don't have to be so intense, but just be aware. Past lives are very real. You will remember if you don't already. Especially in your dreams. They're gonna reveal a lot. So make sure you have yourself a journal and write down your dreams when you can remember them. Even Gandhi would punch that evil twat. So even the good spirits are like, nah, I'm not about this. That energy's really fucked up. They do not want to change. All right, and last but not least, concrete shoes. They're done.